All right, so I'm headed to the grocery store, do some late night shopping. I like doing grocery shopping early in the morning because that's when they put the fresh stuff out. So that's basically what I'm doing. And then I'm about to get ready for Vegas because I'm going to Vegas for New Year's Eve, a little mini vacation. So, at the end of the day, I'm just getting prepared for that. So, with that being said, I'm gonna talk some boxing on this, boxing on this video slash stream, and I'm just getting really frustrated because, like I said, at the end of the day, you just got a bunch of baloney just going on. Like I said, these boxers just make you like they just disgust me. Not just the non-black ones, but the black ones get on my nerve too, and they disgust me too. Because like I said, at the end of the day, I'm like one of the rare boxing channels that's not afraid to call none of these dudes out. And like I said, I don't be worried about no fanboys, promoters and fighters and all that stuff. I just don't be worried about it because it is what it is. And it just got to be said. Now, before I start, I already know what happened with the Golden State Warriors. Just be patient. The NBA videos are coming later. I haven't had a chance to watch highlights of the game with the Golden State Warriors, but I heard they got destroyed. So, just be patient. Just give me a couple of hours. Got to get my notes together and all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to talk about the Lakers. I'm going to talk about everybody. Just give me a chance. Just be patient. So just bear with me. But, all right. So, with that being said, what direction do I go? Okay, is $10 million the new code word for I don't want to fight this dude? Because you're starting to hear that a lot now. You didn't heard Keith Thurman say it. You didn't heard a couple of other people say it. Now you got Teofimo Lopez saying, "Oh, hey man, I don't want to fight Devin Haney unless I get $10 million." Like, where is this coming? Then they say they may not fight Devin Haney for like maybe 2, 3, maybe possibly 4 years. Like I said, at the end of the day, a lot of these boxers just act real brand new. They just really do. There's no reason why this fight can't happen sometime in 2021. Everybody wants to take the Floyd Mayweather blueprint. Everybody think they Floyd Mayweather. And they're not. They're not. And I wish they would stop acting like they Floyd Mayweather because they are not Floyd Mayweather. But like I said, man, Teofimo, man, I'm just really disappointed in them because at the end of the day, I like Teofimo. I think he's a cool dude. But the way he's conducting himself, I mean, you would think that Teofimo Lopez beat like 5, pound for pound future Hall of Famers back to back. He beat probably the most overrated fighter within, you can give or take him or Lomachenko. Okay, you beat Lomachenko. Lomachenko wasn't that great to begin with. The man already had a loss to a dude with double-digit losses. So, once again, he wasn't all that. But you had the media make this dude out to be more than what he really was, and he wasn't. But now Teofimo is trying to ride high off of that. Everybody hollering about the A side, then Errol Spence, he full of shit too. And his fanny boys are getting upset at me like I give a damn. Cause like I said, truth be told, like I said, Errol Spence's resume ain't that much different from Buzz, cause let's just keep it 100. What? Hey, I'm gonna talk about Terrence Crawford. Hey, H Money, I'm gonna have to steal your next thing. The Brooklyn Nets might be the new Golden State Warriors. You better hurry up and put out before I do, because after what I saw, the little bit of highlights, I was like, whoa. I only saw a couple of minutes, but like I'm gonna go watch the NBA damn. I'm gonna go to the NBA channel. That was crazy. That was crazy. I mean, maybe I need to change my pick. Maybe the Brooklyn Nets is gonna win it all. But I'll get to talk about that later on. Okay, I'll seek and I'll check it out. But yeah, H Money, you better hurry up and put that video out about the Brooklyn Nets may be the new Golden State Warriors of the East Coast before I steal it. You got 12 hours, H Money. You got 12 hours to put that video out. If not, I'm gonna steal your title. So you got 12 hours, H Money. If you don't put that video out that the Brooklyn Nets may be the new Golden State Warriors, I'm gonna steal your title. But so I'm giving you. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I guess so. They got a nice squad, man. Oh, Andrew. I don't think much of Andrew Wiggins. One, I don't like to use that word overpay, because at the end of the day they brothers, so it's kind of like, I'll just put it to you this way. I don't know if I would have paid him the type of money that he's getting paid. I don't think that much of Wiggins, and I never did. I think the Warriors, we'll see how the Warriors, I'm gonna give the Warriors like 10 games, and then I'll have a fair assessment of the Golden State Warriors, because they going to Milwaukee next, so they might lose to Milwaukee. But yeah, Kevin Durant is back, and Kyrie Irving seemed to just, I don't know what it is, but he just gives Stephen Curry fits. If that's one dude that Steph Curry don't play good against, Kyrie Irving, just to a certain degree, he just seemed to give Steph Curry fits. Nah. I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, I'll have a fair assessment of the Warriors, like maybe in 10 games. Let's just see how they are after 10 games, because they playing a 72 game season. So I will see how the Warriors are after 10 games. I know they going to Milwaukee, so that might be an automatic loss. Not yet. I'm gonna try to get Bomac on like this weekend. I'm gonna try to get Bomac on this weekend. I'll do that. I could do that. I'll do that. That I got somebody else that I could talk to about Lolo too. We'll see, can we find Lolo a promotional home. He gonna what? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't know that. I'm gonna try to get Bomac on. You know, Bomac called me back when he want to. And I ain't dissing the dudes. You know, Bomac is a very busy man. So, you know, well, that's cool. How does his father feel about that? Is his father okay with that? Nah, look, Bud got good people around him. You know, Bomac and Sal, they good people. Can Canelo beat Arthur Beterbiev? Hell no, he can't. Man, Arthur Beterbiev will kill Canelo. Okay. Yeah, that's cool because at the end of the day, you know, a lot of times when you have fathers that are the trainers of their son, and you know, kind of it's hard for them to kind of let go because they've been there from the start. But if his dad is okay with Bomac working with him, then yeah, it's cool. Nah, Canelo can't beat no Arthur Beterbiev. Why you think he went back down to 168? I'm just gonna be completely honest with you about Canelo. At the end of the day, Logan Paul said what a lot of people was thinking. Cool. At the end of the day, Logan Paul just said what a lot of people been thinking about Canelo, and they just didn't have the guts to say. He basically said that Canelo's a hypocrite. Canelo is a hypocrite, talking about that they disrespected the sport when he disrespected the sport when he got caught, you know, cheating not once but twice. He failed 2 drug tests. And then Mauricio Sullivan helped him by sitting up saying, well, we're going to raise the levels of where you know, to amount where if you test positive for a certain amount, it's not a failed test. Mauricio Sullivan flat out cheated for him. I'm not worried about Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor, I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. He called Canelo out on his cheating. Canelo been caught cheating. We can sit up there and speculate about Manny Pacquiao and some other people all we want, but Canelo is on paper. He's documented, and to be honest with you, Canelo got a complete pass from the media. I will never forget how everybody jumped on Floyd's case about that IB stuff. Everybody couldn't wait to run that story, but yet Canelo, who got caught red-handed cheating, ain't nobody buying that story about that mystery meat. But I just want to see how the media is going to react to Jake Paul basically saying, hey, Canelo is a hypocrite. How you going to say I'm disrespecting the sport when you got caught with clenbuterol in your system and then they give me a pass? Like I said, I was disgusted with boxing because I clearly saw the racial double standard. They couldn't wait to run that story with Floyd. And then everybody said, okay, look, then the Manny Pacquiao camp admitted that, hey, we were told. The Nevada State Athletic Commission was told And then they told Jim Gray, hey, Floyd did nothing wrong. Everybody was told about it. And then the funny part about it was Oscar De La Hoya used the IV the eve of the fight with Manny Pacquiao. You know, where Manny Pacquiao retired Oscar De La Hoya, even though Oscar De La Hoya is making a comeback. It's just the levels of hypocrisy that go on in boxing is just amazing. Now, let me get to a guy that H Money is not very pleased with these days, and that's one Gary Russell Jr. Gary Russell Jr. did a very interesting interview with Brian Cluster. Brian Cluster I like that brother. He's a good dude. I met him in Oakland at the Big Three. I spoke to him briefly. He owned it, man. He owned it when it come to his interviews. And unfortunately, Gary Russell Jr. once again is the odd man out. And he basically was talking about the Tank fight. And he basically tried to say that, you know, Leo Santa Cruz wasn't telling the truth about how he got the Tank fight. But this is the thing. This is the thing with Gary Russell Jr. Gary Russell Jr. had a chance to fight Devin Haney, and he chose not to fight him. Or somebody interfered with that fight being made. So I don't know if it was karma or whatever the case may be, but Gary Russell Jr., it was a bad look that he didn't take the Tank fight. That he didn't take the Devin Haney fight where he was guaranteed over $1 million. And that would have been his biggest payday ever. Oh, I'm going to get to him in a minute. You know, at the end of the day, the reason why I'm different from a lot of these other content creators, because ask anybody, I'm not afraid to call nobody out. Whether it's Bob Arum, whether it's Oscar De La Hoya, whether it's Eddie Hearn, whether it's Al Heyman. As I said before, man, Floyd and Al Heyman, they don't want, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, all they want to do is keep pushing these black and brown fights. And to me, they getting tired now. And I'm starting to think that Tank don't believe he could beat Gary Russell Jr. But this is the issue that I have with Floyd and Al Heyman. Just like Al Heyman really ain't trying to, you know, to do no business with Bud. Because Bud could throw a monkey wrench in the plans with Errol Spence. And it's kind of funny now that Canelo did basically said, nah, I'm not going to fight Errol Spence. Because one, that fight don't make no sense. But once again, you had the fanboys sitting up there acting like that fight makes sense. And it didn't. It didn't make no more sense than Gary Russell Jr. talking about he want to fight Terrence Crawford. And we all know Terrence Crawford would, man, like I said, I wouldn't even watch that fight because I know what would happen. I already know what would happen. And then you have people sitting up there saying that they should make that fight. See, at the end of the day, I'm sorry, man. That's man. Oh yeah, I know about Bud. Like, look, at the end of the day, Bud is a threat because he could ruin Al's plans. Not God's plan, Al's plan. Al Heyman's plan is to make Errol Spence the next Floyd Mayweather, where he gonna maneuver Errol Spence around and put him in the ring with certain fighters. And like I say, Bud is a serious threat to Errol Spence. Like I said, his fanboys can get mad all they want because they ain't gonna deter me from like saying what need to be said. They don't want to pay Bud, but then, like I said, they want to give the Mexicans a big percentage. Yeah, that's exactly who he is. He ain't being Al, he being foul. And Al just need to be called out. I want somebody to prove to me that I'm lying about Al Heyman. And it's funny that I got on Kenny Porter years ago because I thought Kenny Porter wasn't being on code when he said Floyd don't like to give black fighters no paydays, and he don't want to give a brother a shot. And now it's looking like I owe Kenny Porter an apology. But he was right about Floyd. Floyd ain't cool. As I said before, even though it's an exhibition match with Logan Paul, like I said, why not do an exhibition match with KSI? KSI has 25 million subscribers on YouTube. KSI got just as many subscribers on YouTube as Logan Paul, but then Floyd decides to fight the white boy. But that's how Floyd get down. Floyd play off the racism with the white supremacists and the white boys because he know that they gonna be stupid enough to pay the money to think that Logan Paul is gonna have a chance of winning this fight. And even if he does have a good outing versus Floyd, it's an exhibition match. This doesn't go against Floyd's record. But at the end of the day, this is what Floyd do. For real. And then, like I keep saying, let's get to the fanboys and the fake content creators. They quick to holler about what's wrong with Bob Arum and all that shit. Well, here's the thing. If Bob Arum is the Antichrist that y'all make him out to be, why are you guys calling his phone? Why are you calling his phone? Why are you calling his phone begging him for interviews? And then the thing is, Bob Arum is always giving interviews, but you can't get Al to talk to you for 2 minutes. And then these niggas got every excuse that, well, Al is big time. Al is big time. Oh, Al don't have to do interviews. Why not? Everybody else do. But everybody holler about that Bob Arum is this, he that. But like I said, I know for a fact that the PBC has been very unkind to the media, to black media in particularly. And then once again, they still have that white supremacist Kelly Swanson working for them. So like I keep saying, if Al Heyman is so pro-black, why do we have that racist working for him? Kelly Swanson. It's other companies you can work with. But nobody has the guts to talk about that. And like I said, I don't like the idea that Floyd ain't giving these brothers paydays. We all know that Floyd, if he signed Lolo, he ain't gonna do nothing with him. You know? That's all I'm saying. Like I said, if Floyd was so black, why did he let and Shakur Stevenson go somewhere else where he could have signed both of them? See, nobody wants to talk about that. Nobody wants to talk about how Al Heyman could have signed both Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson, and they passed on him because all they want to do is put together these bullshit papers with blacks in all likelihood beat. Who really, no, for real, let's just keep it 100. Who really thought that Danny Garcia was going to be, like, once again, let's just keep it a buck. Now, they took a chance with Sean Porter. And Errol Spence had a life or death fight with Sean Porter. Who really thought, for real, who really thought that Errol Spence was going to lose to Mikey Garcia? Who really thought that Errol Spence was going to really lose to Danny Garcia? I didn't. So for real, a lot of these niggas is mad at me. Nah, at the end of the day, this falls on Floyd and Al Heyman. This falls on Floyd and Al Heyman. I want somebody to prove to me that they, like I said, Al Heyman had a chance to sign Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson, and they passed on him. Because like I said before, Floyd don't want to give no brothers no payday. And the only reason why he fought Andre Berto and gave him $6 million because he did it as a favor to Al Heyman. Because Floyd, in all likelihood, Floyd really wanted to fight Kareem Mayfield. That's who Floyd really wanted to fight. Floyd wanted to fight Kareem Mayfield, and Floyd was going to only give Kareem Mayfield probably like $2 million. Maybe less than that. And he gave, like I said, let's just face the fact. Andre Berto got a career payday versus Floyd. And like I said, he did that as a favor to Al Heyman. Because Al Heyman was, you know what I'm saying, he real tight with Berto. But like I said, it's not that Floyd can't beat none of these dudes. It's just that he just don't want to give them a payday. He want all the attention to himself. Like I said before, look what he did to Errol Spence. Errol Spence didn't even get 24 hours to enjoy his victory over Danny Garcia before Floyd came out hollering about, I'm about to fight Logan Paul. And Floyd listened to my videos. Like I said before, I respect the fuck out of Floyd, the fighter, but Floyd, the person, Floyd, a hating ass nigga. And it just gotta be said. Everybody know it. Everybody know this shit. Floyd a hating ass nigga. Yeah, he worked, like I said before. He wait till Deontay Wilder lose to Tyson Fury, then he hollering about, well, Deontay Wilder, he's our black brother. If he want to, I'll train him for the rematch with Tyson Fury, and I promise he'll beat him. Well, you should have trained him for, if that's the case, you should have helped with the rematch, the first rematch. You wait till Wilder lose, then you want to help him. Because like I said, Floyd don't want to share the spotlight with nobody. Yeah, he did. Floyd always hate on brothers, man. That's what I'm saying, H Money. Where am I lying? He was always hating on Andre Ward. Always talking bad, man. You know what I'm saying? Always talking bad on Virgil Hunter. I would never have Virgil Hunter train me because he never fought. Floyd always do that shit. He always been doing. Man, Andre Ward was a stand-up dude. I'm telling you, Andre Ward, man. For real. He always do that shit. He always attack his own. Like I said, he always was hating on Andre Ward. Andre Ward, he can't sell tickets out of Oakland, all that stuff. Once again, like I said, I'm finna prove to you that Floyd don't want to share the spotlight. Floyd could have bailed Andre Ward out of his issues with Dan Goossum. Floyd didn't want to sign. Floyd could have brought Andre Ward to the money team. He didn't want to, because once again, Floyd don't want to share the spotlight. Floyd had the for real. Even when Floyd was an active fighter, you mean to tell me you didn't want to have the second best fighter after you on the roster? Is you serious? But that's what type of shicey shit Floyd do. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, Floyd was rooting against Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. Like I said, Floyd don't want nobody, and I'm telling you. If Devin Haney fight Ryan Garcia, he gonna be secretly rooting against Devin Haney. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me for telling the truth. I'm just keeping it 100. Yeah, he is the biggest attention seeker. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. H Money, he could have passed the torch to Andre Ward. You mean to tell two of the best fighters this past decade was black? But nah, Floyd chose to attack Andre Ward because he don't want to share the spotlight with nobody. And that's going to be his downfall and shit. Because at the end of the day, eventually the flame is slowly going to burn out with Floyd. Because people ain't going to keep paying attention to Floyd. Like I said, I'm not paying no however much he wants to watch this bullshit ass exhibition match. Yeah, that was so disappointing, H Money, when he said that Chocolatito, and Chocolatito wasn't shit. Roman Gonzalez wasn't shit. Roman Gonzalez was the Hispanic Triple G. Biggest fraud out there. I saw when he struggled against I saw when he struggled against that Mexican dude. I said, yeah, it's coming. And then he got his lights put out. Ain't been the same since. I couldn't believe Floyd did that fake ass shit. And that's another thing. He came out of retirement. Yeah, Estrada. He came out of retirement the same year Andre Ward retired in 2017. If Floyd would have retired in 2015, but I mean for real, he would have went into the Hall of Fame last year. Since they said you only had to be retired 3 years now to be eligible for the Hall of Fame, he would have went last year. But he wanted to he wanted the spotlight and the focus to be just on him because, like I said, Floyd is a hating ass nigga. That's coon shit. And that's fake shit with him and Al Heyman be doing. At the end of the day, goddamn, we want to see our fighters fight each other for a change. Now, if Ryan Garcia wins on Saturday, I've been told that Devin Haney is damn near all but guaranteed that he got next. And I promise you, Floyd gonna be rooting for Ryan Garcia. Just keeping it 100. I promise you that. I dare somebody to dispute what I'm saying. You can't dispute what I'm saying. I respect the fuck out of Floyd the fighter, but damn, the shit he been doing since he retired and the shit that he been doing, how he been treating the brothers and shit, it's just weak. And like I said, with Tank, he's circling the wagon with Tank. He gave Tank a fight with Leo Santa Cruz, a fight that really nobody asked for. And we all knew the outcome. We all knew what was going to happen when Tank fought Leo Santa Cruz. I said that Tank was going to brutally knock out Leo Santa Cruz if they ever fought, and that's exactly what happened. But at the end of the day, until the knockout, it was a competitive fight. And then Leo Santa Cruz saying he want a rematch. Why? We want, for real, Tank versus Gary Russell Jr. is the best fight that could be made. Man, Ishay Smith, you don't even want me to start on Ishay Smith. And that's what I'm saying. The Ishay Smith was never that good. Floyd passed on Andre Ward, a black fighter that retired undefeated. Didn't want Devin Haney. Was bullshitting with Shakur Stevenson, to where Shakur Stevenson went to Top Rank. And then you got people hollering about, oh, well, Shakur Stevenson need to leave Top Rank along with Bud. Well, Al Heyman had a chance to sign Shakur Stevenson. All them dudes was available. And Floyd didn't take him, and Al Heyman didn't take him. So don't sit up there and be complaining about Devin Haney being with Eddie Hearn or Shakur Stevenson being with Bob Arum when you had a chance to sign those young lions and you chose not to sign them. You let them go elsewhere. But then you don't want them to fight certain people that's part of your roster. So like I said, the same way the Top Rank is not making certain fights, the PBC is doing it as well. They don't want certain fights to be made. And like I said, they trying to make Errol Spence the next Floyd Mayweather. And then, like I said, you got these knuckleheads hollering about how much somebody should get paid and all this type of shit and trying to negotiate and all that type of shit. I'm going to keep it 100. I'm going to keep it 100 because people don't want to hear this. Let's go in reverse. It don't matter who Terrence Crawford fight, because one, you didn't have so many people run smear campaigns against Bud to where the hate against Bud is just so far, implemented in people's head to where they ain't gonna give Bud credit no matter what. And it's funny, you got black people that hate a black fighter more than they hate Canelo or Triple G. When did Bud fail a drug test? You got people that hate black content creators that hate Bud more than they hate Tyson Fury, Canelo, and Triple G. Triple G who ain't fought nobody. Do you know how weird that is? And people mad at me because I'm putting that out. And then these coward ass black content creators mad at me because I'm calling they fake asses out. Because they can't dispute what I'm saying. All they can do is talk around it. Let's go in reverse before I end this video. This is just real talk. Yeah, they do. But H, they black. Oh, Pratt, what's up, bro? I'm gonna stay here since you showed up for a few minutes. But like I said, tell me where am I lying, H Money? You got black content creators. They the problem with the Errol Spence Bud Crawford thing. It's not the non-blacks. The non-blacks want to fight. The non-blacks want to fight. But it's the brothers who don't want to fight. It's us. We the ones, like I said, the hate for Bud by other black content creators is just ridiculous. How do you hate Bud more than you hate Canelo, who's been caught cheating? Tyson Fury. Triple G, who ain't fought nobody, who's got away with fighting nothing but bankers. For real. You got even some of these clowns even praising the Paul brothers more than Bud. And I don't get it. So I want somebody to fucking explain that to me. But then they get mad at the other people. I don't have no problem with Filipinos supporting Manny Pacquiao. Because actually, we could take a page out they book. They support they fighters. You don't see no Filipinos attacking Manny Pacquiao because they on code. They supposed to. They supposed to support Manny. You don't see Mexicans attacking other Mexican fighters like we do. Look at, like I said, this is us that's doing this shit. So like I said before, Canelo then got caught cheating. He then got popped. But you got people kissing his ass. And he fought, and then that's the thing. They say Bud fight bums, but Canelo keep fighting. Like I said, come on, man. We all know that Smith was nothing but an Eastern European bum. An undefeated bum. I'm going to keep it 100. That's fact now. But guess who helped him? Mauricio Sullivan. He basically told him, "Hey, we'll raise the positive test levels up to where if you have a certain amount, it's cool. We not gonna sweat you." So once again, Mauricio Sullivan is allowing Canelo to cheat. Canelo is a little dude, man. The dude is only like 5'7", man, and he ain't no damn 5'9". Okay? Canelo may be 5'7", 5'8" at best. And he going up all these weight classes. He chiseled all this stuff. And then you hearing behind closed doors that Canelo is not taking random drug tests. Don't get mad. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me because the white boys said what everybody else was scared to say. Don't get mad at me because Logan Paul said what everybody else was too chicken shit to say about Canelo. I've been one of the only ones that just said, I don't know about Canelo. I just don't know about Canelo because one, like I said, I just look at Canelo. Shane Mosley said that him and Floyd Mayweather hit about the same. And we all know Floyd wasn't no devastating puncher. But then you got Canelo messing up people's arms and stuff. But the funny part about it was he still couldn't knock out. He still couldn't knock out Smith. He never dropped Smith. They not making these dudes and this has been the thing with Canelo. Canelo has been circling around these random drug tests. We haven't heard anything about random drug tests for this fight. And then they fought in Texas. And we all know strange things happen when you fight in Texas. Keep in mind, Canelo fought, I think, at the Alamo Dome, where basically he had a questionable win over Austin Trout. And then here's the thing. It's not just content creators that's saying that Canelo is on that shit. You got David Hay, you got Tony Bellew, you got other people. And then, like I said, where am I falsely accusing Canelo of something when he's on paper? He's on paper. He's documented for failing a drug test. And nobody believes that damn story. I don't believe that damn story about that meat. And thanks to Mauricio Sullivan, what he probably doing is he putting that shit, he stirred it up in that meat that he be eating. That's what he probably doing. He probably taking he probably putting it in a blender or whatever and drinking it or whatever. He probably mixing it in, you know what I'm saying, with the meat. Like I said, so you mean to tell me you can't find some cows that don't have clenbuterol in them? Because there's plenty. Like I said, Canelo can come back and forth from Mexico to the States. I'm pretty sure you could go to your local grocery store and you can find some meat that don't have clenbuterol in them. Of course, no, but man, Pratt, you gotta be a fucking moron to believe that. First of all, don't the NFL suspend people for taking over-the-counter drugs with a banned substance? What they always tell you, you responsible for what you put in your body. That's what they all. So shouldn't that apply to boxing? If you know that mystery meat that you eating got some shit in it that'll cause you to fail a drug test, then why would you keep eating it? It's the same. I'll give you an example. If you got anybody that get a new job and they send you to take a drug test, do not, I repeat, do not under no circumstances before you take the drug test, do not eat a poppy seed muffin because it has material in it that they use to like make heroin. So if you eat that shit and you take a drug test, it's going to come back positive and they're going to think you're on heroin. And you're not. And you think they're going to want to hear, oh, well, I didn't, well, I had that. So I'm just keeping it 100. You better not eat one of them poppy seed muffins. Yeah. Yep. The kind that come from your local gas station. I promise you gonna fail a drug test. They gonna think, for real, they gonna say this dude's a heroin addict. And then here go the thing. They finna find Canelo another Eastern European bum to fight. He don't even want to give David Benavidez a chance to get his belt back. But if I'm David Benavidez, I even the playing field. I'm just keeping it 100. Canelo allowed to eat that mystery meat with that shit in it. So why can't, I'm just asking a legitimate question. Why can't David Benavidez even the playing field? I'm waiting for somebody to tell me that. For real. I don't even think Canelo gonna make that fight. Canelo don't want to fight nobody that could give him a real fight. David Benavidez is too offensively savvy for Canelo. And he just got too much in his off. I just think that's just a bad matchup for Canelo. David Benavidez is quick, and when I say he could do whatever Canelo could do, except he faster. David Benavidez could go to the body, he could go upstairs, he could jab. Like I said, he ain't got the best defense in the world, but his offense will make up for his defense because he'll give Canelo fits. Them slow ass pity pat punches that Smith was throwing. Because the funny part about it is when he did land something on Canelo, I seen something in Canelo that a lot of people didn't notice. Watch that fight again. Canelo freezes. Like, Canelo freezes when you hit him flush. Like, he does the same thing Triple G does. I mean, he paused for a minute when he got hit flush. Which means some of them punches that Smith was landed was bothering him. Now, as far as Artur Beterbiev go, Artur Beterbiev will end Canelo's career. When I say he'll end Canelo's career because Artur Beterbiev can jab, and he hit like I say, his punches take toll on you. You see what he did to Vucelic? He retired that dude. How you retire after losing your first fight? He said, I don't want, man. He was like, I don't want to take an ass whooping like this, which to me, Vucelic is a coward, and it need to be said. So you lose one fight and you quit fighting. That's for real. But you and Lomachenko was celebrating when y'all saw Adonis Stevenson getting carried out on the stretcher. But then when Arthur Beterbiev stretched your ass in Philadelphia, I quit. Oh, I'm not fighting anymore. Oh, I don't want to fight anymore. Coward. Man, Arthur Beterbiev will destroy Canelo. You see, he dropped that damn belt, went back down to 168. Yeah, you're right, Davis. But we all know Canelo would wait till he like 39 to actually fight him. But Arthur Beterbiev ain't took that much punishment in no fight. And I'm telling you now, the first time he will hurt Canelo. Like Andre Ward said when I interviewed him, I said, do you think Canelo will fight Arthur Beterbiev? And Andre Ward like, man, he ain't stupid. Just like Canelo was full of shit when he was acting like he really wanted to fight Andre Ward. Andre Ward will come out of retirement and work Canelo. When I say he will work Canelo, but that was just Canelo clout chasing. Hey, but anyway, appreciate y'all tapping in. I'll be back later. Tune in for the NBA videos. Thank you very much.